Welcome back to CBL News. What are you doing, Steve?
I'm telling you, size doesn't matter. I mean, what are we doing now?
And I'm Wolfie, and this is...
Steve, Skeletal Steve.
Welcome
Whatever
in.
you want to call it. I don't know. Hey, thank you.
Uh,
So,
yeah.
why is it again? Like, do you have like a professional dresser or something? Like, seriously, every time I fucking come into the show, you got a one up on me. That's okay, because I brought my own fucking arsenal. You know what it says? It says, this is what awesome looks like. Okay? I'm just saying. Size doesn't matter. This is what matters. Well, no, I can't really do that much either. But and let me make sure I get my promotional out there. My Steve's Twisted Tea, which is nothing but regular tea that you know of anyway. I'm just...
It looks a bit strong, is that, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, we don't have any endorsers yet, so we got to do something. Don't mind the yellow color. I'm telling you now, that's just part of the tea flavor. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, let speaking of things that what awesome looks like, we saw a very awesome game. Who was it, Wolf?
It was Smash or Pass versus the Gore-A-Lina Panthers.
Oh yeah. I wonder how that went. Like seriously, like smash or pass, and then you got the ladies. Ladies don't take kindly when you move left.
Yeah, well,
Left.
from the video that from the match that I saw, there wasn't a lot of swiping left.
No. It sounded like Pointy took his team and I don't know, made them unsubscribe or you know, unfollow the app.
Yeah.
I
I
mean, there
mean,
was a
he
lot
did
of
he did
damage
swipe
though.
left once and he suffered for it, but
Yeah, he did.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So with that said, shall we get into the stats and take a look at what actually happened?
Yeah. Let's see. Pulling a note right now. So it looks like there was a 1-0 win, a very by the skin of a goblin's butt hair of a
Yeah,
win
yeah,
on this one.
yeah. Um, Certainly been an interesting match. Um, One touchdown passes, probably the most passes we've seen so far out this season. Um, Quite a few armor breaks as well, by the looks of it, on both sides.
Yeah, yeah, and I mean the amount of deaths. Can you check that out there, Wolf?
I know, right? Three
I mean,
deaths. That's just blood and gore, and even a sending off.
yeah, I see that. Yeah,
So it's,
I mean, what can you expect when you go to the swipe left arena?
I know, right?
Sometimes there's a little bit of tension there, and
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Maybe that's what the Amazons did wrong. Maybe they swiped left on Pointy too much and suffered.
What do you think? What do you think about this? What about some of the names? I mean, the person that got MVP was called Squish.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe Squish got a little bit too squishy.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
But I mean, he walked away with 5 SPP out, from one game. Not bad SPP.
Yeah.
And Miriam, is that it?
My Myron?
Myron?
Myrony? I don't know. Myron sounds like a guy's name.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well, does have a
We'll
bit of
call
a
we'll call them M with for
yeah,
EM
yeah,
M. I don't
yeah.
know.
But got 5 SPP as well. So
Yeah, on a line woman. So that's going to be awesome if she can get blocked as soon as possible.
yeah, make it a blodger. She already starts
Yeah.
off a dodge, so it's not bad. But let's get into the stats a bit more and take a look at what actually happened in the match.
Yeah, so as we kind of looked at with the deaths, the shock of the number of deaths in that game,
Mm.
um, on Smash or Pass we have 4 KOs inflicted, 4 injuries inflicted, and 2 kills inflicted. I
Yeah.
mean, doing some heavy work for some goblins.
Mm. Yeah.
There's also some aren't there some Skaven in there too?
Yeah,
Rat
there's
people?
two Skaven throwers, as I remember. Some Skaven linemen as well. There's also a Rat Urger.
No, troll.
Chol. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
I
Rat
made
Urger.
that
Chol.
mistake last time.
Yeah. Happy this time. So, and a Chol. Yeah, Chol, yeah, because Chol with a candle on his head. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. So,
Yeah, Pointy was having some issues with that troll sometimes, doing really stupid, I believe. We can keep looking at
yeah.
the stats in a second, but with that being said, SPP wise, oh, I'm sorry. Let's finish up with Gore-A-Lina Panthers. So they had 1 KO inflicted, 3 injuries, and 1 kill. I mean, that's not bad.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. So I'm just wondering what poor player swiped left on that Amazonian that she took it out and finished him.
I don't know, but tell you what, it must have been a wild ride. What? I'm just saying, shit, Amazons, wild women, wild. Anyway, let's go to the SPP.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
Yeah. So as you can see, a lot of SPP both sides.
Yeah.
Um,
What's that? 10, 14, and another 4, so 18 for Smash or Pass.
yeah.
And then 12 for Gore-A-Lina Panthers, which
Yeah.
again, Miss Gore-A-Lina Panthers, Miss Ivana, new player. I
Yeah.
mean, pretty fucking fresh. I mean, we said that about Banshee, but we're talking about only a couple of games underneath their belt in total for their career.
Yeah. 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 Um. Well, she did play Amazons last season and did pretty well. Got a good amount of luck, but she does. She's not a coach that plays very often, so um, literally just been in the leagues, and that's pretty much it. So I mean, not doing too bad. I mean, 2 deaths obviously is going to be a painful start to the season. Um, but yeah,
Yeah, so let's look at the dice rolls then.
yeah. Just before we do, just one quick thing. I noticed that it bans Stinkfinger, which is Pike's Troll, is 4 SPP.
That's the troll.
I'm pretty sure that's the troll.
Fuck's sakes, I've never gotten that much in one game on a
And he
troll.
got 2 deaths, did the troll.
That should have been MVP then, in my personal
I know.
opinion.
From what I hear, the troll got 2 deaths. So
Good God. Maybe that candle wax is doing something extra that we don't know about.
yeah, it's the troll's light bulb moment.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I could subscribe to that.
So without that, let's look at the dice rolls. For Smash or Pass D6s, that is a lot of dice thrown. Wow, just 26 sixes, 21 fives, 29 fours, 31 ones, and 23 twos, and 19 threes. That is a lot of dice being thrown, is that?
It is. It is. I mean, holy cow. And you figure what, even because of moving the troll and all, you're rolling a little extra for the really stupid roll. And looking at the stats here, 76% it succeeded. So out of 13 times,
Yeah.
10 of them were successes, and that's
Yeah, yeah.
huge for a troll.
There seems to be a lot of armor rolls as well, Will. For Piety, you've got what 30 armor rolls,
Yeah.
and I mean only 9 failing, so that's a huge amount of passing armor rolls.
And his characters, most of them are pretty small average individuals too.
Yeah.
They're not like big strength fours like we've been seeing with like the lizardmen with multiple strength fours.
Mm.
You're talking about
Most of
looking
his
at the
team strength
roster,
threes.
threes, twos, and his troll is the only thing that's got a strength five. So
Yeah.
granted that's the same with any one big guy, but everybody else is struggling.
Yeah.
He's able to do a lot.
Yeah, he is absolutely. But it just shows when you play to your strengths of a team that you know how to play. It comes
Yeah.
in. Comes in. Yeah. Giovanni's
Oh, and
team.
by the way, I did
Sorry.
make a quick mistake.
Yeah.
I'll admit it. I talked to Pointy personally. Um, he wanted to tell me that the Underworld Denizens for Blood Bowl 2, the Snotlings,
Yeah.
were not in. It's in Blood Bowl 3.
Oh, right. So that explains why I didn't pick them.
So that was my
Right.
fault. I get the two games mixed up. So
Yeah,
thanks,
yeah.
Pointy, for pointing that out.
Yeah. So that explains why he didn't pick Snotlings for his team. Yeah, so Gore-A-Lina Panthers, obviously not as much on the D6 side, but still a healthy amount, and 24 sixes. Wow, that's high for that amount of dice.
I mean, they did a lot of interesting passes, and 2 out of the 3 or 2 out of the 5 were success, which I know doesn't mean like much, but you're taking a lot of dice rolls just to make that even happen.
Yeah.
We're talking about if you don't have the ball already, there's 1 to pick it
Yeah.
up. Then you have 1 if you have to go for it, or even twice potentially to get in range. Then another 1 to throw it,
Yeah.
and based off of that is a range of how far out they are. I mean, you're rolling dice upon dice upon dice.
Yeah.
And as I've heard in another podcast, eventually the more dice you roll in that aspect, the sooner
Yeah.
you're going to fail.
Yeah.
But I mean, shoot, man, she made it look pretty easy.
Yeah.
Especially when I did that little cartwheel throw thing and stuff like
Yeah.
that. I about dropped my beer, and my sister, wife, cousin sat there and slapped me in the face.
Looking where you should be, Steve.
No kidding. I mean, otherwise our kids would be doing like this.
Got to keep it in the family, remember?
That's true. That's true.
So, let's have a look at the block dice. Block dice, I would say, is pretty on par with most teams that we've looked at so far this season. 10 powers, 7 scores, 15 defender stumbles. Yeah, so it's pretty on par with everybody else.
Yeah, I think we should kind of look at look at the pushes as like half, just because it's already on 2 sides.
Yeah.
So you're gonna get that more often. So, but yeah, I mean, still did pretty damn well. I mean, defender stumbles are still not exactly everything that she's gonna want, because a lot of those goblins have dodge.
Yes.
So it's kind of like a dodge versus dodge game.
Yeah. Very much so.
But at least it wasn't like both downs 6 ways to Sunday
Yeah.
or skulls like I happen to get. But
Yeah.
I'm not going to be salty about it.
No. So let's look at Pity's smash or pass. 18 scores for Pity. Wow. And 16 pows. Obviously, defender stumbles again is the same thing like you just said. Again, it's an Amazon team that has a lot of dodge as well, same as the Underworld Denizens. Not really doing much other than a push.
Yeah.
So, they kind of moot, really, aren't they? But I mean, it's 18 scores. I believe it was only, was it 10 for? No, sorry, 7 for the Gore-A-Lina Panthers. So a lot more skull dice thrown by Petey.
Yeah. Well, again, that's a little bit of that experience of piling in on even with weaker teammates.
Yeah.
Trying to get as many double die blocks as possible.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Um.
Yeah, because I think the entire game, I think Petey only rolled one single block dice on its own once. The rest of them was all double block dice every hit that he did in the game. So that shows experience.
Yeah, and that was one of the skulls.
Yeah.
So 1 in 6.
1 in 9, I thought it was.
I don't know fucking numbers, but
yeah.
If we go off of a die, he had
1 in
one
6, yeah.
chance to roll a 1. He rolled a 1.
Yeah.
Kind of deal. It's just. I know.
Oh yeah. No, if it's 2 black dice, it's 1 in 9. No. So it'll be 1 in 6 for
so.
1. Something like that, anyway.
Yeah.
But
something like that.
Yeah.
At one time,
we don't do percentages on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Screw percentages. All we know is that we read the percentage and make sure that your percentage is in the drink of choice that you need.
Yeah, that's it.
Not promoting anything.
As for most teams, the higher percentage is generally better.
Yeah, which whenever the day comes that we go to Blood Bowl 3, it's gonna totally fuck us up because that's gonna change the whole, you know, what numbers mean what. Granted, it's easier on Blood Bowl 3 instead of sitting there going, oh, up is better instead of lower. On Blood Bowl 3, lower is better, and at least says 2 plus.
Yeah, it does, yeah. It does.
I don't know what the plus means, but, you know, it just shows you how far my education goes. But anywho, so we've already done all that stuff, so
yeah. So I think it's time for us to move on to getting the guest speaker in.
Oh yeah, let's bring who we got.
Yvonne.
I can't even get excited because I'm like, who are we gonna talk to? Now, did we try to get a hold of Pointy?
Did you send your goblin out for to let Pointy know?
Oh yeah, I sent the other one. Okay, yeah, that's right. Because I have 2 goblins. I sent one to go talk to the blood drinkers, and needless to say, I had to change their pants when they got back. And then I sent the other one out to talk to Pointy, and I guess there was just this foul smell that was more powerful than that little snotling that I have that's out there. And I mean, the only thing he came back with was a candle. I guess that means, you know.
Oh,
that's it?
He didn't pinch point Charles' second candle, did he?
Oh, shit.
Well.
Okay, do we have Yvonne?
Yeah, we do. So we'll bring her in after this. Are you there, Yvonne?
Yeah.
Welcome in.
Yeah, welcome.
So, just a few questions around your game. So that's it. I guess I'll start here, Steve. So, what made you pick Amazons again for this season as you did last season?
I don't know. I liked beating everyone's ass last season, so I thought I'd go again.
Strong answer.
I mean, I'm telling you right now, y'all are buff, and you whooping somebody's ass like mine is gonna hurt. I'm sorry, we're inbred mountain men. We're a little tough, but those biceps and stuff that you be swinging, I don't know if I want you touching my butt.
Yeah, just thought I'd go with it.
Nothing.
So, who is your biggest worry, or in your opinion, coach to watch out for this season?
So far, with the luck I'm having, probably everyone. But as much as I hate to say it, the lizard men.
The lizard men. Yeah.
I really hate to say it.
Yeah, I mean, both the Lizardmen teams have had a strong start this season, so, yeah.
Yeah, It hurts my ego to say that, really.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Wait
So-
a second. Is it your boy playing Elizabeth?
That's why it hurts my ego.
See, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I cannot wait for those Titans to come. Sibling rivalry. I'm sorry. Next question.
So, with that in mind, are you looking forward to your next game against Dark and his Vampire Bloodsuckers?
Gee, yeah, I mean, I've never played him before. To see what he does with them. Maybe I'll get to kill one, who knows?
Yeah. You're already going in for the kills. With that in mind, let's bring up a current death counter after the fact, because with Yavanna's and Pointy's game, that was last game of this season. So there is a death counter that we've had to bring back for our previous season, which was nicknamed the Mortuary, and this is going to look like it's continuing on. So let's bring that up.
Holy shit, are you serious?
Yeah, that's the death counter so far this at the end of round 1. So,
I mean, don't get me wrong. I've been keeping up a little here and there. I just haven't been doing the counts, but 6?
yes, yeah. And only one of them at the beginning, which was yours, Steve, that was able to be saved by the apothecary. All the others have counted full on kills. So, we'll keep that up. You got any questions, Steve?
I'm just gonna say really quick. That's because of all that inbred genetics coming out through. Okay, you know, we got like 3 eyes and 12 legs and 12 nipples. You know, it just we don't know what the nipples do for us other than what we do in our free time. But you know, but okay. So let's get serious here. So Ivana, how do you feel going against a more experienced coach?
Crap, especially because I'm rusty. I did feel a little complimented that he only managed to get 1 goal in, really.
Yeah, that is something to say. I mean, Pointy's usually a hard contender, so I mean, you holding him off is pretty damn good.
Yeah.
I just guess it's the normal for me because everyone's more experienced than me in it, so it doesn't feel too daunting, really. It's more expected.
That's very
Alright.
true. Yeah, because I mean, your first season was last season. You'd never really played the game before that, apart from maybe 1 or 2. Practice matches. That was about it. Although last season you did have a good season, though. You finished second in the league with almost pinched it at the end.
Yeah. Ooh.
All right, so next question I have, what was your strategy going from turn to turn, especially after your 2 deaths? Did this make the game much harder for you?
It definitely did, but my main strategy at the time wasn't caring about that. It was just trying to get the little fucks down because I know they're fast. So yeah, my main thing was knock them out, even if it means I have to knock myself out at the same time.
I love that strategy. I love it.
So yeah.
Okay.
I'm a little upset, but I mean, I haven't had really upgraded any of them, so it's not like I'm losing a valuable player with any of them being dead.
Yeah. I mean, you did
probably-
lose 1 blitzer. I know another one was injured, but blitzer's got a hurt surely because I mean, the most expensive player you have.
It does hurt a little bit, but it still I think it hurt more if it was later on in the league when I'd upgraded them all.
Yeah, very true. Very true.
So I'm kind of happier that hopefully this is where my kills end for my team, so I don't have any more later on.
All right, pretty solid.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess my last question for you, so that we don't hold you up, is where do you hope to finish by the end of the league?
Just not last place. Hopefully not below my brother too far because otherwise he can gloat and I might kill him because of that. So just not too far now.
You know what I think she needs, Wolfie?
Yeah, go on, Steve.
I think she needs this type of shirt. Look at this. It says, "This is what awesome looks like." Okay?
Definitely.
I think that's what she needs right there.
Should be coming around to pitch that later, Steve.
Yeah. No, I just broke it in.
Yeah, but you shared it now, she'll want it.
Oh,
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you got any final thoughts, Ivana, there for you that you'd like to share with your fans or your opponents?
Not really for the fans. Mainly for the opponents is the fact that I will try and kill the lizard men, and I don't mean banshees.
going right for the throat already. Just woo.
Yeah.
It's like, Banshee, you're cool, bro.
Yeah.
Uh,
I didn't get to kill one of his last league, and I think he killed one of mine, so this is my revenge.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's true.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true. A bit like the rivalry you have, Steve, with the resident CBL grabber.
Yeah. Okay, listen. I don't know where the hell this person came from. I don't even know how he became in control of our studio. But he's done shit in my seat. Okay? He's done left some type of stank in your chair and whatnot, or thing. And we're getting reports that it's all aiming towards somebody named Little Gabba?
Yeah.
Little Gabbo, something like that.
Yeah,
I
something
mean,
like
it seems quite interesting how Little Wolf, Little Gabbo, maybe somebody paid him off or something to act as a. I mean, I'm sorry, but we might have to call in the Amazon bicep babes and to do some cleaning work.
Yeah. I mean, I've even had to have my chair professionally cleaned.
You had money for that?
No, I just bribed another goblin.
I mean, I'm still sitting here trying to sell my Steve's Twisted Tea. Just telling you right now. That stuff gives you a nice little kick.
Right.
Ooh, we ain't doing...
So, thank you very much, Ivana. Thank you for the interview. I hope the rest of the season goes better for you than your first game. Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Ciao.
Hopefully you'll endorse us.
Yeah. I'll think about it.
I mean, we need security. We need security for sure. So, I mean...
Yeah, definitely.
I have to talk to my agent, really. This is...
Jeez. Right, well, thank you very much, and good luck with the rest of the season.
Yeah.
You too. Bye.
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 Right, so, interesting interview there, Steve.
Yeah, there's a lot of fire behind Ivana's team. The coach obviously is very fired up, and apparently there's a target on the Gold One's back. Apparently.
Yeah. So certainly fiery coach for a fiery team, and a serious dislike for their arch nemesis, Lizardman. You know, if you follow Blood Bowl, you know that Amazonians and Lizardmen just do not get along.
They don't want to share the forest.
No.
Okay.
So
because one's dropping logs in the water, and then the other one is just an invasive sponge.
Yeah.
And I told Ivana, I was like, you know what? I tried. And she goes, you didn't try hard enough. I said, but I just bought this T-shirt that I've showed off twice already. This is what awesome looks like. And she goes, that T-shirt's mine. I said, fine, just don't touch me with those biceps. It went right back to my bottle. Scary, man.
So, final thoughts on the game, Steve. I mean, for me, an action-packed game overall. I think I had a bit of everything: deaths, expulsions, passing, the whole works. I had everything in the game, and it's going to be a hard one for me to sort of see how both teams can come back from the loss of so many players.
Yeah, I mean, any team right now, any type of loss is just more money wasted because you're either saving up to replace that individual. Even if you're down less than 11, you're getting a journeyman, which doesn't sound bad until you forget that that's the journeyman, and then you go to do a re-roll, and you're kind of screwed because you have, a 50% chance of fail?
Yeah.
Because you need a 4+. I mean, it's not the time to start losing players, but I mean, as Vanna said, she better rather have them lost now than lost halfway through with SPP or skills. So, I mean, that's commendable.
Yeah, exactly. And with the next teams that they've got coming up, Gore-A-Lina Panthers has, as we mentioned in the interview, she has Dark, who I played last game. The vampires. So that's going to be a very interesting match. Obviously, the Amazonians being a little lack on the sense of strength. We're losing a blitzer and an injured blitzer as well. Strength falls in there against Dark's relatively okay vampire team.
Yeah, I think the same type of motif is to go for Dark. That if Dark wants to make some moves, he's going to have to pile in his little guys, the thralls, I believe they're called, and really use them to push things away. So that his vampires can rush up. Just don't forget about those thralls to follow up with your vampires, or else they're going to get sent off. As far as the Gore-A-Lina Panthers, honestly, use your mobility.
Yeah.
Your mobility is going to be the absolute key. And I would say roughly do the same thing. If there's a space that you're looking for, pile in, split them up, especially if you can, take out those thralls so that there's less blood for those vampires to get through.
Yeah.
And mosey your way on through.
Yeah. And she does still have in her favour the fact that majority of the team does have dodge. So on a birth down, both sides are going down. On a defender stumble, she's still not going down. She's only getting pushed back. So, might have a bit more chance. With that, Pointy's next game is the Nausicaan Gigolos.
Oh, that's you, Wolf.
It is, yeah. So, me and Pointy, our next game in the second round. Going to be interesting.
So what kind of crap is this, honestly? Because first, you have Smash or Pass against some angry women. And now there's going to be some swiping left to some gigolos. I really don't know how to feel about this. I mean, seriously, you can't make this shit up. And we didn't even schedule these games to be this way. This is random.
Yeah. It's almost like the game knew the theme that we was going for.
Yeah. Not to mention the friggin' game between Banshee and Rosie, which if you haven't seen that, you should click on the YouTube video of that commentary, because unless it's not out yet. But too ironic of how things are piling up.
Yeah. So all I can say is the NOS, we're gonna have to make sure that we oil up. So with that in mind, guys, we shall.
Oh, you could use olive oil.
Oh yeah, we could use that. Yeah.
No, olive oil's healthy. Vegetable oil, that's worse for you.
Yeah. But no.
Just sit there.
No, but we like the lasting grease. You see, with this being the gigolos, it's gotta last. Vegetable oil will dry up too quick, where motor oil stays slick.
Yeah, but nobody wants to kiss your biceps after that. That's the problem.
We don't need them to. Point is swiping left. We need them to swipe left and carry on going left.
I mean, the way that you gigolos work, y'all probably pile on to have a pylon. So,
So, yeah, with that in mind, don't forget to like
subscribe.
and share the video.
And if at all possible, leave us a comment down below because it helps the algorithm. Because apparently that's what I'm supposed to do now every episode.
So, thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you for the next ones.